Welcome back to the new edition of this particular YouTube channel, Adia Your Pro Tips. Currently, we are on 30 days sports betting profit test challenge because I discovered that over 70% of sport bettors lose their money daily. And in 30 days, I want to look at it at if at all people are actually making money from this particular sport trading or sport betting of a thing. So this happens to be our day one sleep, and I will be dropping most of these particular sleeps from my private circle groups because I observe the consistency and the accuracy of using this particular over 1.5 goals market and any team to score 3 or more goals betting strategy. So by combining these two markets together, we are able to get the accuracy and the consistency that we want. So I decided to use this particular market from our private circle groups for this particular challenge. Alright, so if you are just joining us on this particular channel, kindly make sure that you subscribe so that you will be able to tag along with us for this particular 30 days challenge. I also want you guys to note something. This particular 30 days should not be something that would be like it is long in your own perspective. And also when considering the odd, please, if you guys observe this particular result very well from our private circle report, you guys will notice that the odds vary. There's nothing like fixed odd, like maybe 20 or 2 odds daily or 3 odds daily. Depends on the available games that meet up with the analysis. We can be getting 1.3 odds, we can be getting 1.5, and if possible we can even get something close to 4 odd in a day. Alright, now, so without wasting much of our time, we are going to proceed to the games that we have. So we have just 4 games on the list, and the first game that I have on my list happens to be under the Argentina League. So under this particular Argentina League, I have just one game to predict there, and that particular game happens to be this particular match, San Lorenzo against our Independent, and this is under Argentina League. If you are not using this particular bet platforms, please kindly make sure that you select the games manually. And the reason I'm currently using this particular bet platform is because of the odds. They happens to offer the best odds based on my own ideal perspective. So we are going for the any team to score 3 or more goals in a row, which happens to be no, and we have the odd at 1.08 odd for this particular market. So this happens to be the first prediction and the first game on the list for the day 2 of the 30 days challenge of how sport bettors make profit. Alright, so the next game that we have is under the Bolivia Premier League, and under this particular league we have a particular match there, always ready against George Wisterman or something like that. So this particular game, as you guys are saying it, even though we are expecting always ready to win this particular game, we are also expecting the game to end up as over 1.5 goals. So in case if you happens to be someone that loves playing combo tips, you can actually go for this particular game as always ready to win and over 1.5 goals. But for this particular challenge, please make sure that you are not adding anything to these particular sleeves. We are going for 30 days challenge and see if we are making profit in sport betting or not. Alright, now, so the next game that we have on the list happens to be under the Israel Premier League, and under this particular league I have this particular game that you guys are seeing, Apoel Bershiva FC, and this particular game is expected to end up as over 1.5 goals at odd of 1.11 odds. Alright, so we have 3 games already, and the last game that we are going to look into happens to be under the Sweden League. Not most of the major Sweden leagues that we know. It is Sweden, Etanora, that is I think the northern stuff like that. So under this particular league we have just 1 game to predict there as over 1.5 goals, and this happens to be the game. And let us check out the odds that the bookies will be allocating to it. Alright, now, so for this particular game also we have it at odd of 1.11 odd for the over 1.5 goals, and as you guys can see we have just 4 games, 3 over 1.5 goals, and just 1 games predicted as any team to score 3 or more goals on a row, which is no, and we are able to accumulate 1.42 odd. Actually, if you are using other bet platforms, the odd may not be up to this and the odd may be more than this. Depends on your bet platforms. So the reason why I decided to start this particular challenge is that I want us to approach this particular thing like an investors, like and not like we just be dropping our money on this thing randomly without having a plan. And as you guys can see, the balance currently 5,793 naira. And don't forget the last time we started it with I think 5,300 naira. So the next aspect that we are going into now is the aspect of the bankroll management. And don't forget, in day one we use 30% of our total balance to predict to stake each and every games that we want, and we are using 30% of 5,900 and 5,793 naira to stake the next game. And if you want to do that, it is very very simple. 30 divided by 100 multiplied by your total balance, and we are getting 1,737 naira. So this particular 1,737 naira will be my staking amount for the day 2 sleep. Are you guys getting it? Don't Please kindly make sure that you don't care about the profit that is coming up or that is adding up to your total balance every day. If you are just joining us and probably maybe you have a very strong stake power or capital or initial budget, that is the more your money the bigger your money is, the more your profit will be. But I just want you guys to approach this particular thing with care and bet responsibly. So that's why I'm using 5,000 naira for you guys, that okay, so that there won't be any pressure like okay, you want to start it with 50,500, like please kindly make sure that you bet responsibly. So for those people that are using Sportybet, this happens to be the booking code for it. And if you are also using other best platform, kindly make sure that you select the game manually. So please guys, no pressure. If you are staking low, if you have a low staking budget, no pressure, we are all going to make profit within this particular 30 days. All right, now so the next thing that I want you guys to know is that these odds, don't see the odds as a very small odds. Today we may be having 1.40 odd, tomorrow we may be having 1.30 odd, and next tomorrow we may be having 2 odd. So it depends on the accurate games that meet up with the analysis. And another thing that I want you guys to notice is that most of these particular tips that you guys are seeing, most of the odds that we are selecting, most of them were derived from our private circle groups. So I saw the accuracy of these particular strategies and I've been using it on our private circle groups for a while now, and I noticed that okay, if this thing is actually working out so well, let us put it into 30 days challenge. And that is the purpose of going for this particular challenge. So if you are kind of afraid that okay, with this particular challenge work out within 30 days, it will surely work out, and you can just try it with any amount that you can actually afford to start with to confirm how accurate and consistent this particular challenge will be. And with the help of using our bankroll management plan of using 30%, I'm sure this will really save you rather than just betting or staking blindly on games. All right, now so in case you want to join any of our group, you are going to find the group link in the video description and also in the comment section. And also in case if you want to join our Telegram platform, there on our Telegram platform we always drop updates, new videos, and sometimes free tips on that particular platform. All right, so thanks for watching. If you are just joining us for the first time, please kindly make sure that you subscribe to this particular YouTube channel. And if you have any question regarding to this particular video, please kindly drop it in the comment section. So see you guys in the next video. Bet responsibly. Bye bye.